There's this strange phenomenon that I've noticed throughout my life, and that is that when I'm exposed to discomfort, I often feel my happiest. First, going to uni was what really made this clear, as I didn't like the person I was and I knew I needed to work on myself a lot. You see, the way we think affects our bodies, and how we use our bodies affects the way we think. By better understanding how the comfort zone works, you can start living your life more on your terms rather than its terms, because it has a lot more control over your life than you might think. Everything you're capable of doing falls within one of two categories. It's either inside your comfort zone or outside it. The things that are inside the comfort zone are easy for you to do, require little effort and are comfortable. For most people, an example might be driving. This means at one point or another your brain placed it in the comfort zone, so you don't really have to think about doing something before you do it, you just sort of do it. So what about going for a run? It's a lot more strenuous, makes you out of breath, and if you haven't done it in a while, you'll likely be really sore the next day. As this is more difficult, at one point or another your brain went and placed this outside the comfort zone. The further away something is from the comfort zone, the more mental resistance there is in the way of you being able to achieve it. But this is where things get interesting. Running is good for you. After a week of running, you'll likely have more energy and feel less stressed. But after a week of driving, you'll feel nothing because it's just driving. The problem here is that the comfort zone is terrible at telling you what's good and bad for you. All it's concerned with is keeping you inside it. It does this by making things outside of it really hard to do, and it's also always shrinking. Worst of all, if you don't venture beyond the borders, it becomes harder and harder to escape. So how do we get out of it? We must make value-based decisions, meaning what kind of person do you want to be? What traits do you want to have? What skills do you want to learn? And make decisions based off of that. Now that might sound good, but how do you actually make changes that will last? You need to overcome the mental barriers you've put up for yourself, which will be helped by your new knowledge of the comfort zone. But also, you need to associate more pain and discomfort with the actions that are currently within your comfort zone, and pleasure with the new actions you want to adopt. Only then are we able to make lasting change, as mentally, what we used to be so comfortable to is now viewed negatively. To associate pain and discomfort to something, write down what your life will look like if you continue to behave the way you are and change nothing. How would you feel about yourself? Who would you be letting down? To associate pleasure to a new behaviour, ask yourself what your life could look like if you do change. How then would you feel about yourself? The comfort zone then can begin to work in your favour. As you adopt habits outside of your comfort zone and begin to live this way, living the way you want will actually become your new comfort zone. So have a think of something outside your comfort zone you want to tackle and leave it in the comments below. I'd love to know. And if you enjoyed this video and would like to help me out, please subscribe below, hit the bell icon and like this video. See you next time.